This program is sponsored by Rotterdam Pride, Dare to Unite.
Good evening, ladies, gents, everything in between, my non-binary fans. Hello, good evening, Europe. We are back with Pride Summerweek, the 010 edition. Last year our first season, and I'm proud to say, season 2. Woo! With familiar co-host, Warner van Es.
Thank you very much.
And tonight we're going to start with Pride and Entertainment.
Yes, we are, and we have some amazing guests for you.
What's the show about and who are those guests?
Exactly. The show is going to be about the entertainment that we have here in Rotterdam, and particularly the Rotterdam Dragshow. The Rotterdam Dragshow is a drag show like no other. You've never seen anything like it before.
Quality.
Quality, it's theatre, it's production, it's everything that a drag show should be.
Time to spotlight Marco Valk.
Yes, absolutely. Because Marco Valk is an entrepreneur here in Rotterdam. He has his own event company, and he created the Rotterdam Dragshow.
Did he bring drags?
He definitely brought
Yes.
some drags. Skyla Versai, a cutting-edge New York comedy queen.
Love her.
We love her very much. And my little Puny, who is a fantastic concept drag queen, who are both in the show and doing amazing things.
And runner-up of Dragrace Holland Season 2.
Of Dragrace Holland Season 2, definitely. Runner-up. She's amazing.
One message, Vanessa van Cartier, get well soon. Because she was supposed to be here too, right?
Yes, that's true. She was supposed to be here, but got unwell. Vanessa Cartier,
The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race
Season 2.
in the Netherlands.
Yes.
It's gonna be a really exciting show. I can't wait to start.
No, me neither. So,
Let's go to the couch.
yes, let's go to the couch. Join us.
So here we are on the couch with Marco Valk. Marco, welcome.
Thank you.
Here in the city center of Rotterdam. Really nice to have you here. As we said to each other beginning this show, we welcome you because every year we want to do something for Pride and Entertainment. It's our main show actually.
Put a spotlight.
A spotlight on someone who did something special or extraordinary for the city of Rotterdam and the LGBTIQ plus community. Can you repeat LGBTIQ?
LGBT.
Yeah, there you
Here I go already.
Well, no,
I just
I'm
destroyed the item.
I'm just kidding, it's not an example.
Your reputation.
Last year, for example, we had Robin Pors and Sylvain Hooglander, who are, as you know, the founders of Cocktail Fest, What the Fuck, and took a lot of risk starting that and creating something for the community to have a party and festivities in the city of Rotterdam. We met just before Corona on the New Year's reception of City Hall.
True.
And there you were introducing the Rotterdam Dragshow.
Absolutely. Feels like years ago.
We went to the same party,
Right.
I hear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, how did you come up with the idea? What is Rotterdam Dragshow? Maybe we should start with
Yeah.
that. What is Rotterdam Dragshow?
It's actually an idea that I've had for many years. I saw Vanessa van Cartier. I saw her live at Mykonos, and before that I didn't really have a clear picture of what drag was. And I had a picture like a lot of people have a picture, like a guy in a dress lip syncing.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's mostly us being drunk.
yeah, exactly. Me too. Well, the dress, I don't know.
Yeah.
Very drunk.
Yeah.
And I saw her come on stage, and because I work in events, I see a lot, and for me to be flabbergasted, it takes a lot. And the setting was terrible, the light was terrible, the sound was terrible, and she came on, and I went, this is something different.
Was it outside club in Mykonos?
Outside club, yeah. It's no longer there, but and this is something different. And I saw the quality of her performance. I mean, like, this needs a better stage, better lighting, better sound, better everything.
She grabbed your attention.
Completely.
Yeah.
Completely.
Right.
I was flabbergasted.
So the idea was born on Mykonos?
Right there.
Best ideas were born there. Relationships,
Mykonos.
not so
Really?
much.
Really?
Yeah.
And and from there it grew. But when was this? Do you remember which year?
I think this is about 8 or 9 years ago.
Oh wow!
Wow.
And
Okay.
and
Talking about a long breath.
Yeah.
Well, after that, I was convinced there were stages all over the world where this was happening. So we went all over to be together with my husband, and we always went to the biggest drag show that was there in New York or Las Vegas or whatever. And every time we were there, we go like,
Oh, really?
Not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Every time it was a little bit, you know.
The quality wasn't what
No,
you
the queens,
expected.
the queens are amazing, but
Yeah.
just the whole setting wasn't there. And so
Storyline,
then, then we won the Eurovision Song Contest, and we're like, this is the moment. This is the time where we're going to do this. And
In
we're gonna-
2019, yeah.
Absolutely, and we're
Yeah.
going to set the stage for
Yeah.
a completely new form of drag show.
And that was the moment I was just talking about, the New Year's reception of January 2019,
Yeah.
where you introduced Vanessa van Cartier, and I was standing next to Marco. I said, "That's not a man. That's impossible. That's impossible." He said, "Oh no, she is."
Yeah. Used to be.
Yeah, well,
Used to be.
Used to be.
True.
but I was well, like you say, flabbergasted about the show and about we visited the Rotterdam Dragshow twice.
Yes, we did.
I'm
We're a
coming.
fan.
I'm coming again.
Yeah. You're going again. Not
Yeah,
coming
no, I
again.
went 3 times. You went 2 times. But what I tell friends is, it's not the drag show. Exactly what you say. What you would have in mind. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But for me, and you said that also, it's like
theatre show.
theater.
Yeah.
It's like it's high quality.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we were, before we started the show, we were chatting a little bit. Excuse me. We were chatting a little bit about, like you said, you have your own event company.
Yes.
You're a master in events. Before that, you did some other work before you started doing events.
Absolutely.
But you started this with the Rotterdam Dragshow. And why? Because it's a kind of a passion project for you,
It's
isn't it?
100% passion
Yeah.
project. Yeah.
It's like a talk show.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What you're doing here.
Yeah.
It
Not
was,
making money.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
But that's something I decided beforehand. This was not going to make money in the first 2 years.
No.
Because it's such a new product, and you know, the things that we do in itself aren't new, but the combination of a 100% drag show and having the setting like we have it here in Rotterdam, that is something that I have not yet seen, and it takes a while to develop a market. So it's a passion project from beginning to end.
Oh, that's beautiful. Let's drop some names,
Yes.
maybe.
Yes.
Because
Are you gonna do name dropping?
we're going to do some name
Yes.
dropping. Because who do you have on your show?
Well,
Here
we
in
have
Rotterdam.
Listen very carefully, people.
we have the winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Holland Season 1, Envy Peru. She is, people know her because she was also the face of the new Magnum. She is gonna launch a specific makeup line by MAC Cosmetics. You know, she is one of the.
She's all over the place.
She's
for
all over the
sure.
place.
Yeah.
And I actually just this is
Impressive.
my voice. We just came back from LA,
Yeah.
where she performed one of the numbers from the Rotterdam Drag Show for 4,000 people
At
who
DragCon.
were at DragCon, who were going out of their minds.
Did she do the beautiful jazz?
Yeah, the black and gold.
Oh, black and gold, yeah. Oh.
Amazing.
Oh,
Love
yes. Yes.
And the other one, that's one of the leading ladies. The other leading lady of the show is Vanessa van Cartier, of course. That's the one who started it all.
Mm-hmm.
And she is actually the world champion 2019-2020.
Miss Intercontinental, right?
Miss Intercontinental, yes. And winner of RuPaul's Drag Race Holland Season 2. And they are actually drag mother and daughter as well.
Yes,
So they
that's
are,
true.
and they are the absolute stars of the show. But they're not alone, of course. We got an incredible host from New York, that's Skyla Versai.
Yeah.
And
That's our star.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's amazing.
and then for the people that actually are addicts of RuPaul's Drag Race
Yeah.
and watched UK versus the world.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yes.
Jane.
Jade Jacquet,
Yeah, yeah,
our
yeah, I love
dancing
Jade.
queen.
Yeah, yeah.
She has some amazing songs in the show, and the songs you see in the show you actually don't see anywhere else.
And
So
you-
they're
and you-
exclusive for the show.
And you added some new faces during the show,
Absolutely.
right? You have the runner-up of season 2.
Absolutely,
I love this name. Let me say
Yeah.
it. My Little Puny.
That always cracks me up too.
Freaking
And,
amazing name, yeah.
well, newsflash, she did the show once, and right then and there, I said we're gonna have her in the cast for the second show. So
second show?
We're going to launch a second show.
You're going to launch second
Absolutely.
show. Wow.
Yeah. So this show is finished at the end of May. It's going to move to Amsterdam, actually. Yeah, sorry about that.
And you're going to call it the Rotterdam Dragshow in Amsterdam too?
Well, it's...
you coward. You coward. If Amsterdam would have a show like that, they would not call it the Rotterdam Dragshow when they would come here. We have to have a little talk.
Actually, the promo says after the success in Rotterdam, now in Amsterdam.
Okay,
Rotterdam
thank
gets
God.
all the credit for
Thank
leading
God.
the way for
We will
trailblazing.
go and we will just use the logo of the Rotterdam Dragshow.
No,
But-
so it's going on, I would say, almost on the road, because now you first have Rotterdam, now Amsterdam. Do you have ambitions to bring it to other places as well? 'Cause-
Yeah, but only as a standing production. So
Right.
I'm not going to tour it.
No.
No.
So if
People can buy it,
Yeah.
theaters or something.
Yeah, but there is some interest in other cities in Europe. But
Europe?
that's
Okay.
very preliminary. But
But to our viewers who are watching from Europe,
Yeah.
you know, maybe in 1 year or 2 years, it might be in your city.
12
Yeah.
countries,
So-
Marco.
Yes,
Yeah,
Israel,
oh, wow.
Yes.
Germany.
So there you go.
We can ask Skyla how our German is.
yeah, exactly. Well, non-existent,
No,
I'm
I
afraid.
don't
Yeah.
think so. No.
So-
But the main issue, the main news is the 21st of October. The brand new show, Rotterdam Dragshow, will be launched.
That's what I wanted to hear.
okay,
So you're
nice.
gonna have two shows. You're
Two
gonna
shows
do
running,
the original show in Amsterdam.
Yes.
They can have the old bits. And the new show, what?
There are also people from Amsterdam
Exactly.
watching, babes.
It's the 010
Amsterdam.
edition, let me
Yes.
go. And a sparkling, new, shiny show in Rotterdam.
Absolutely.
Same location,
Same location.
Schiecentrale.
And all brand new costuming. We actually just came back from LA and we're flying to Bangkok the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we are now listing the costumes. The first show had 132 costumes,
Oh my God.
which they change in 2 hours time.
When are you
including
going
the
to
dances.
Bangkok?
Day after tomorrow.
Can we set an order? I want a shiny jacket.
You want a shiny jacket?
No, but no, I'm kidding. Congratulations,
Yes.
and it's so deserved because we've talked since 2019 a few times,
Absolutely.
and it's been such not only financial, but it's been such a risk and a. Consider this that you're pulling together a show like that, a production that big, and we all had our problems during COVID, but. Come on, you had how many shows booked?
Yeah.
Yeah, 48.
Yeah.
48
And
and
we're all
all.
gone.
Oh my God.
And you know the thing about it, you have to laugh at yourself. You know, this happened to
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I had two moments that I remember because all the queens in the show have their own fan, you know, to
Yeah.
cool down. And I ordered that months before, and
Yeah.
everything happened, and I got storage for the 132 costumes.
Oh,
you
wow.
know, we had to
Yeah,
go
yeah,
somewhere. And I was sitting at home, and I thought, well, I think I got it all sorted. And the doorbell rang, and some guy who didn't know anything delivered 6,000
6,000.
fans.
Oh my God.
and I looked at the box and was like, what?
What the hell is
What
this?
is this? And I
In
opened it
Rotterdam
and
at your home.
yeah.
Oh wow.
And I said, oh, these are the fans I ordered. And
You completely forgot about
I
it.
laughed
Yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
and we're
yeah,
like,
yeah, I
well, look at
understand.
me.
Well, in the end, it all went well,
Absolutely.
and
Worked
you have
out.
set together an amazing show. It ended in
you.
Rotterdam. The original show will go to Amsterdam to the Harbor Club.
Harbor Club Theatre, absolutely going to be
They have a
beautiful
theater.
venue.
Harbor
When
Club?
is it?
Harbor
when,
Club Theatre. Yeah.
And
Oh,
when
wow.
is it starting in Amsterdam?
October.
No,
That's
Oh.
in that's in
That's
Rotterdam.
Rotterdam.
Yeah.
exactly.
Amsterdam is the 30th of June is the premiere,
Yeah.
and it's going to run simultaneous. So it's going to run all the way at least until the end of 2022.
That's
But we're now talking about extending it already to 2023.
That's amazing.
And we
Where
can give two
uh,
tickets for the premiere. No, that's kidding.
No, but where, if people are interested, where can they get their tickets?
The tickets are on sale, not yet on sale, so they're going to be launched on the 31st of October at the Harbor Club Theatre.nl. And the new show, the Rotterdam show, these tickets are going to be available starting August, and they're all going to be sold through our website, RotterdamDragshow.com.
That's
Well,
amazing.
let's congratulations
Thank you.
from the bottom of my heart. We will speak to you a little later. We will see how the beautiful drags find the news themselves. Congratulations and thank you so much for bringing entertainment to this city and high-class entertainment.
High-class
Thank you for
drag
bringing.
entertainment.
Thank you for
Yes.
bringing culture, drag culture into this city. Thank you for being an example to the rest of the Netherlands, Amsterdam. And you viewers in Europe, we will show you a short promo in a minute where you can see what we mean, what high quality is. So that was the promo of the original show, Going to Amsterdam. And on the couch here, together with the four of us, we dumped Marco, so we can have a little chit chat. Skyla Versai and My Little Puny, welcome.
But listen, I mean, what we just saw, we've been to the show.
Oh,
it's a
amazing.
ridiculously amazing show. And you guys are in it, so that's why I'm also here.
I love it. Me too.
But maybe you can introduce yourself first and tell us where your drag name came from, for example.
Alright, well, my name is Skyla Versai, and I am originally from New York City, but now I live here in the magical land of the Netherlands, and I love it. Why? Because you have health insurance here. It's my favorite thing. It really is. But I was actually...
And where do you live, Skyla?
I live in Ols.
And
for those of you who don't know what it is, there's me, a lesbian, and 2 goats. That's it. But
So you're
it's
the
a
Wizard of
lovely
Oz.
place. The wizardess of Ols, darling, the wizardess. But I am actually the hostess of the Rotterdam
mostess.
Dragshow. I am, yes. And of the original one, and I'll also be the hostess of our next one as well. So I'm super excited.
And you are also our star in Comedy Tram, we can say so, because
looking forward to
little-
that.
yeah.
I can't wait to be like
Yes.
trotting
Yes,
around
it's a little-
Rotterdam, serving food, running back and forth like a crazy person. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be
maybe you can. The way we met you was at the Rotterdam Dragshow.
I know it was not at that glory hole. We don't. we're
No,
gonna stay
no,
with that.
no,
We're
no,
not
no,
gonna-
no.
we're not
That
gonna
was
stay with
that
glory
was the
hole.
time after.
I don't even know what that is.
No, we did
Me
meet each
neither.
other at the Rotterdam Dragshow, and we were so fond of you. You were so amazing that we immediately said to each other, "We really want to work with you." So that's where Comedy Tram came from. But and check it out.
How's everybody doing? I'm staying away from him. Why? Because I'm not going to jail. And how long have you guys been together?
Oh, I think 37 years by now.
Jesus Christ, the straights, they just meet each other and they stay together forever. It's like the lesbians. Everybody say hello, gays. Hey, I told you. He already wants to put a pillow over his head, I'm sure. Yes, darlings, book Comedy Tram and I'll be seeing all of you really soon. Yes, babies.
Puny.
Yes. Well, my name is My Little Puny. You could know me from Dragrace Holland Season 2.
Yes.
I am. I'm gonna be in the 2nd season of Dragrace Holland. I've been there, of the Rotterdam Dragshow. I'm the new
New kid on the block.
I'm the new kid on the block.
Dancing queen.
The dancing
darling.
queen.
Oh, hello.
Dancing
yeah,
queen,
perfect.
exactly.
Yes, exactly.
So you have a fan.
Yeah.
One.
And my
Basically.
name comes from, I had a Suriname boyfriend, and I learned the word punani, Puny,
Yeah.
and I started calling my friends Puny. When I picked up the phone, I was like, "Hey Punani" or "Hey Puny." So when I had to come up with the drag name, that was like the first thing that came up. To
And now
me,
you're stuck
like,
with it, huh?
Puny.
Yeah.
Puny.
But-
Let's go for that. And it started as a joke, of course,
Right.
and then now it became a household name, sort
And-
of.
And like we said, we think the name
Yes.
is brilliant. The name is brilliant.
Thank
Oh,
you.
we saw you become runner-up in the Drag Race
Yes.
Season 2. Amazing.
Thank you so
Congratulations. We still believe that we should do like a benefit for Skyla Versai to go to
I
Drag
know.
Race.
We
What
were
about
just-
that Dutch? We're
Let's
international.
start a petition. We'll
Yes.
start a petition. I
Yeah.
swear to God.
Where do I
this-
sign?
I mean,
I can be the Dutch Bianca Del Rio.
yeah.
That'll
Exactly.
happen.
Well, maybe you can. Maybe you can explain why you name Bianca Del Rio? Because you have some similarities.
Yeah, exactly.
Name dropping.
I can't tell you how many times
Bianca
I'm just
Del
hanging
Rio.
out, and people are like, "You remind me of Bianca Del Rio," and I've realized it's because I sound like a Jersey waitress that's been smoking her whole life. That's why it is. It's terrible. It's this horrible voice that I have, and the messed up thing is, Bianca actually paid to have her voice fixed, and she still sounds like that.
Oh, really?
Really?
This is natural, darling, natural.
But you also told us that you started at the same time in waiting tables and stuff. And,
So actually, Bianca. So when she first came to New York City from New Orleans, I was actually the first shows that she had. I was the drag queen in the show that she came for the first time. So I've known that bitch forever. But you know, I guess over time you eventually pick things up, you know. But it's also just the fact I sound like I've been a smoker all my life, and she just has horrible nodes. So it is what it is.
and she went to Rio, you went to us.
Yeah, you got it.
Exactly. But you're
She
equally
went to
funny.
Rio, she went to UK, you know, she's rich and I'm here. In us.
With health insurance.
And you've been,
But I have health insurance.
Exactly.
but you've also been in a movie with Bob the Drag Queen.
I was, but it was the
2013.
It was the original
Cherry
one
Pop.
of Cherry Pop.
Hey, I've
but
so
not
heard.
but that motherfucker. They bounced me out of the original, the
Beep,
real
beep.
one.
Oh,
Exactly.
really?
The real one from Netflix. I got bumped out of, but I was in the original one. It was very
Okay.
good. It's very upsetting.
Yes, you deserve an Oscar.
Ah, you got it.
Well, there you go.
exactly, baby.
I need to see that.
So, just a little question: Are you looking forward more to doing the original show in a different environment, or doing the new show? Because, as I understand, you're going to do both.
Honestly, I really like both. I like the. I know what's going to be the next one. I know what numbers we're doing. I'm excited for that. I just love the fact that we're doing drag in a theater because it really opens up. It's not just in a gay bar anymore. You know,
Yeah.
it's elevated what the art of drag is, and it's also changed it from being something just for the LGBTQ plus IA blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah
Yeah,
community
well.
for more for
Something-
everybody.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I really feel, especially the Rotterdam Drag Show, it's really something that anybody going can appreciate.
Yeah.
An older person, you know, somebody who's never seen drag before and might be a little more conservative, can still appreciate the show that we have with all the rhinestones and the feathers and the, you know, they can appreciate. I mean, granted, they might clutch the pearls with me, but everything else they'll think is classy, so it's fine.
Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I
Because
think-
drag has changed so much in the perspective of mainstream.
I mean,
in the mainstream.
I think we love to perform, of course, in a bar or in a club. But I think when it comes to theater, when you have the right lights and the right concept and the right clothes and the rhinestones and the whole shebang, you know, like and storytelling as well, because there's so much more behind, you know, drag as an art form, and for people to see it in a theater setting, I think that's what we also deserve. You know.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
I think that we both, like, many times I've had ideas and concepts for numbers.
Yeah.
And I envision it with, like, a bunch of dancers or being
Exactly.
lifted into the air.
Yeah.
And you know what? In a little bar, you can't do that.
No.
But on a stage in a theater,
Yeah.
you can really elevate what we're able to do. And it
Yeah.
really, you know, really brings it to a whole other level.
Yeah, plus, and like you said before, like of course, you know, in a gay bar, it's for the queer community,
Yeah.
but to bring it to a broader audience and to really have people appreciate the art form and
Get
be
the
like,
respect.
wow, yeah, the respect,
that-
and,
that's what we
and
saw.
talk about it,
Yeah.
and coming after the show to you like, oh my god, I've never seen a drag show. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
But
and
it's
that's
actually true, because
that's so yeah.
before Drag Race season 1, I never saw drag.
In the Netherlands,
maybe,
the
maybe
Dutch-
the New
Dutch
Year's
version, yeah.
reception with Marco, that was it.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. He followed everything. He knew everything. But it grabs you. But it also grabs you because then you see a production that is quality.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's theater. It's like you look amazed, you're laughing. There are a lot of. There's a big variety of different performances.
Yeah, and I think that you can say whatever you think about Drag Race, but Drag Race really helped me to see it as an art form, drag. And because you're very much a concept queen as well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you've done amazing stuff so far.
I love to bring also, and I think that's also what we can do at the drag show, at the Rotterdam Dragshow, to bring more of a story to a number, you know, and like for example, if I want to perform, which I'm also going to do in the new show, perform a song which is dedicated to my father, which had passed away unfortunately to addiction. I'm able to do a song which I could not perform in like a, you know, in a club or anything, but I can do it at the Rotterdam Dragshow in the nice lighting, to have like a nice intimate setting, and just tell a story and show through your act, and that's also drag. I mean, that's also part of our.
Yeah, I must say that since I've started to see it and got in touch with it, it's more clear and clear that it is an art form.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, like with every art, there are some examples that you think, well, don't try this at home, kids, but but it has nothing to do with the art form itself, but with the performers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I totally understand. Talking about your father, we've seen it, of course, in Dragrace Holland, but maybe for the people that didn't watch Dragrace Holland, and now I'm gonna tell my secret a little age again, because I used to read the magazines where your father did the cartoons in.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a very, very international name, Joop Klepsijker.
Yeah. It's a very dirty comic.
Yeah.
Like my name, my little Puny.
No, exactly.
And in Drag Race, you had an outfit with the comics.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I really wanted to do
yeah,
something.
because your dad was a
comic artist.
A comic artist.
Yeah.
A very popular one here in the Netherlands.
Yeah, he got a lot of, especially in the 90s when it was, it was a very raunchy, dirty, pornographic comic.
So I've
comedy.
heard.
Yeah, so you've heard.
Yeah.
So a lot of my generation read it when they were younger and did it like secretly because it was like a thing.
Yeah, it was nice.
And there were agendas that were like banned out of schools because people, it was just too much. Like it's really about shit and sex and porn.
Ooh,
like
I feel like I need to find this.
Yeah, girl.
I'll hook you up. I'll show you.
I'll get my Google Translate. It'll be
I'm sure this will not shock Skyla, because I read an article where she said, I quote, "Girl, you have titties and a vagina. I have duct tape and a vision."
No, it's duct tape and a dream. They misquoted
Oh,
me.
my God.
Oh, girl.
Duct tape and a dream, darling. Duct tape and a dream.
Oh, look,
But
there
think
we
about
go.
it. It's true. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was talking to some bachelorette probably or something like that.
She wrote it down.
You know, it's true. It's true. I mean, I always say, all these women, they have pussy power, and that's all I got. I got some duct tape. That's it.
Yes.
They get free rides in cabs. I blow them. I have to pay. It's terrible.
Well, I think, talking about. Oh, sorry. Did you?
No, I was just imagining being in a cab being blown.
Are we allowed to say that on here?
We'll see.
I don't know. Maybe only in the Netherlands and
We'll see
Vlaanderen.
what happens.
It's just gonna be.
I think we will be cancelled in the other countries.
Well, last year we had drag queens here on the show as well. We had Mama Queen, we had Megan, Skullboat, and Gigi, as you all know probably. And we were also talking about what drag means to you, because to some people it's the making a female version bigger, but what is it to you? Because drag can be so many things.
How did you come to drag?
For me, drag is really creative freedom, because like in drag I found so many things that I really like coming up with a concept, doing like the makeup, and like coming from a performance background. I was like, as a dancer, as an actor, you're always like doing somebody else's vision, and for me, drag really gave me the freedom to really show what I want to show, how I want to look, what I want to do on stage, which music I want to perform, and and there's just so much stuff that to explore, and like the theater side of it, and also of course the female energy that I have inside of me, which I don't, like I also love to see what that is and express that,
But maybe for me to understand a little bit more, because I'm going deep dive here.
Okay.
But I mean, like your father was a
Comic artist.
Drawer, illustrator,
Yes, also. Yeah.
How? I mean, you can be creative and express yourself and in so many different ways. How do you come to? And not that it's good or bad, but how do you come to drag? It's not like you wake up in the morning. Oh, now I know.
Wake up in the morning.
Do you have an example or?
Well, did you? So for me, I actually when I first came out and was working in nightlife, I was working as a boy, go-go dancing. I was 16 years old in New York City. I was terrified of drag queens. I thought they were weird. I didn't understand them. Then one of my best friends forced me to start doing drag with him because he just really wanted to do it. I was like, okay. And that's the kind of relationship we had. His name was Kitty Litter. His name was Kitty Litter, and we started doing drag together. But the thing is, what's weird is drag for me, what I get out of it, why I do it, has changed so much over the years because I keep on finding different reasons for me to do it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know, like when I was a dancer, I always loved all the rhinestones and the sequins. Before I was doing drag, I was actually a ballroom dancer. I was on Broadway as a kid.
Yeah.
And, there was I always wanted to be that one wearing all the rhinestones. You know, I wanted the dresses. Is really what it was. And so now I was like, I finally get the chance to do that. But then, as I went on, I really realized how much I love getting the attention when I'm on stage. And originally, I wasn't even doing comedy. I wasn't emceeing. I was just dancing and whatever. And then now I just love making people laugh. It just keeps on changing. And, but I think that's art in general. I think if art becomes stagnant, it becomes boring. Because you have to constantly keep on trying to change and build
and
yourself.
develop yourself. And maybe challenge yourself to doing new things.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think
like comedy tram.
Yeah, you're also.
But you see different types of drags, of course. Right? So you see like. Maybe I'm saying this all wrong, but you see like the beauty queens, you see like the all-rounders, you see the comedy queens.
I love how you pointed at her for the beauty queen. I'm standing right next to you. Shady.
I was actually pointing at a cameraman.
Yeah, I know who you were looking at. I know I ain't no Envy Peru. Sorry.
He finds me a panda, but it's
some of us need to be clowns in the gowns too.
Thank God.
No, but
I'm more attracted to that.
So it's such a broad range of different
types.
Yeah.
I mean, I started also when I started drag. I was really like was a bit more gender fuck for me. I had a mustache and I was really like with a boy body. I didn't do padding. I was just on high heels with short short bangs. And that was how I felt comfortable at the beginning. No,
I'm glad you did this.
yeah, but then it evolved because you get more comfortable.
But
you get more comfortable.
Doesn't mean what you were doing before is wrong. That's
no, exactly. No.
It's
creativity.
I absolutely love like the gender fuck kind of things.
Yeah.
I love the more underground artistic stuff. I really do. Like Acid Betty. I don't know if you guys know her, but I love that kind of stuff. The thing is, for myself, I found I don't want to be that, but I love it. I appreciate it. But it's just like any art. Like look at music. There's so many different genres of music. You know,
definitely.
There's no right way of doing it.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
there's no right way of doing it. Everybody finds their own. And I also think when people are like, you can't do this if you're doing drag, you can't do that. Drag is actually about breaking boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
In general. You know, so when you put things into a box, you're kind of defeating the entire purpose.
And is that because you go into maybe your personality that it makes it easier to break those boxes than?
Yeah, it's like what I said before. It's like creative freedom. You can do whatever. Like I can do, like if I want to do, I don't know, get my cock out tomorrow and be like, yeah, this is my new look.
Yeah, then it's okay.
You know, if I feel
you can get away with that here in Amsterdam.
Yeah, exactly.
Here in the Netherlands, you can get away with that, girl. Yes. Good luck in the United States, baby.
You know what I mean? As an example, okay?
Yeah.
But also, you're doing some. Of course, I mean, this is a big laugh, and I do understand what you mean. But you can also be the role model, especially now with drag culture.
Yeah.
On the rise, I read that somewhere. But but it's actually true because you do a lot for Amsterdam Pride. Well, welcome to Rotterdam Pride. We're happy.
Thank you.
But you also did the app for victims of domestic violence.
I did I mean, that's a student project. I have to say that as well. But it's for because a couple years back when I come from a theater background, but then I
you did musicals, right?
Yeah, I did.
Grease fame,
Supermodel. Grease fame.
I want to be a
Supermodel. But then I got into I wanted to do some creative still, but I needed to have a bit more steadiness in my work. So now I'm full-time also in advertising at the moment. But for my for my student work, I made some stuff for domestic violence because you can also work for, like in advertising, like it's nice if you can do something for, like if you can use your creativity to change
a perspective,
and I really love to, you know, coming from a career background, for me it's very
important. Doing that now,
yeah, exactly.
Honest, right?
It's a bit the same.
And what you sometimes also hear is because it's like a hot and happening drag culture, that companies think, oh wow, we need you as a marketing. We really don't care what drag is and who you are, but we need you as a
like pinkwashing, you mean?
Yeah, that happens a lot with especially around Pride. You get a lot of a lot of companies that definitely do not support LGBT rights.
Exactly.
All of a sudden coming out with shirts and rainbow cans holding hands together.
No, that's not the thing.
But I was also wondering, like, if we can be, like, the sky is the limit as a drag queen. You're doing now the Rotterdam Dragshow, which is a step up, I would say, in the Netherlands for a drag show. Definitely, right?
For theater
as a whole. In theater as a whole, I fully agree. If the sky is the limit, what's your ultimate dream to do with your drag?
You don't say Skyla's the limit, huh?
No, Skyla's the limits. No, just Skyla.
Well, I know for me, like, so I actually don't have any of these dreams of like big grandeur or anything. My thing, what I want to do is I love stand-up comedy. And I just want to be able to do a stand-up comedy act like in a theater also, you know, just make my living off making people laugh, but just like this, you know, it's I love the glamour of it too. Yeah. And also I think it kind of adds to the comedy of it, but that's really the things I want to do. I want to do things like the Rotterdam Dragshow where I'm hosting and presenting stuff. That's what I want to do. That's my personal dream for myself.
That's what you love. Yeah.
I think like with the Rotterdam Dragshow, we already, you know, like bring something new to the table in Theaterland. I think it can be even more expanded. I think we can even get more into television and get more like, now we have Make Up Your Mind, for example.
Yeah,
I
a
think
television show in the Netherlands called Make Up Your Mind, and it's quite an extraordinary program. It's where celebrities are dressing up as drag queens and others
Transformed.
are transformed, and others try to guess who that person is.
Yeah, and I think with those kind of programs, we get it to more mainstream. We get people more familiar, and also get people more to the theater and see like what the art form is. And I think that's. I mean, we are already part of it.
I think with those TV shows, sorry, it's a pillow. It's alive. It's alive.
It's alive.
The role or the part of the drags is too small. I mean, the presentation is not hosted by a drag. I mean, you would be perfect to do that, or you, or I don't know.
I mean, I personally would love to hear comments, but that's just my personal thing. But then again, also you got a whole bunch of pageant girls on there. I mean, I'd be the shady one giving the shady comments.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You know, because you know Vanessa's gonna give a pageant answer, world peace. That'll be your answer for everything.
They love each other, baby. They love each other. So, just to keep the Rotterdam Dragshow together, they're best friends.
Actually, she is one of my closest friends. I'm just saying, she is. She is.
Would you like another glass?
No, I'm getting drunk. Yes. She's like, yes, keep it coming. All over her face.
So listen, I read something about My Little Puny. I love this. I laugh at my own jokes. Finally. I mean, if you cannot laugh about your jokes, how can you expect other people to laugh about it, right?
Right. I'm always the
always laugh about my own
worst.
jokes.
Like if nobody's laughing, I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm so funny.
At least someone's laughing.
Yes, I hate it. It's whenever you laugh at your own jokes.
Yeah, but you always have to laugh too.
I don't understand your jokes if they're a Dutch girl.
You're doing the Rotterdam Dragshow, of course.
Yes.
But what else do you got planned for yourself?
We have future plans.
Yeah, can we follow you somewhere to see what news you got?
Can we promote you in Europe?
Well, you can follow me at my.little.puny for all the nails and the glams and the shebang.
The shebang.
The shebang.
The shebang. I love it.
We'll put it in the screen.
And, you know, you can also follow me, please, on Instagram. Why? So maybe someday I can finally get on Drag Race. You can find me on Instagram at Skyla, Skyla NYC. Why? Because I'm from New York City. Yeah.
But why are you so persistent on Drag Race?
Why am I so persistent? Because honestly, Drag Race is one of the things that really opens up your audience. You know, I've done quite well since I moved here to the Netherlands, and people in the Netherlands know me, but nobody knows me in Italy, and I want to go work there too. You know what? Get me on Drag Race.
I don't think they work in Italy, but
they don't.
Well, that's okay. That's fine. Girl, let me tell you something. I'm a New Yorker. I got to hustle. I can work everywhere.
And she deserves it.
So, but other plans in the future, or you're going to be really busy with Rotterdam Dragshow and Amsterdam, formerly known as the Rotterdam Dragshow?
I mean, I'm very happy to be part of the Rotterdam Dragshow, like as a new member. So I'm really excited about that. That's it's a big thing for me to be like with drag royalty.
Come to was it because you had to double up for
I replaced one time Janie, and then I did a private event for Marco. When I did a song, private events, you know.
Private dance.
Private event. That was the private event when you were coming here for the interview.
Oh dear.
No, and then I did a song, and he was really impressed by it, and he was like, I need to get this on my show, and I was like,
you know the term grensoverschrijdend gedrag.
I was not like that.
No, you know, I have to say, actually, she's so professional. She really is. She's so professional. Work comes in prepared, on time, ready to go. You can tell she's got a musical theater background. You can tell she's got a musical theater background.
We worked with a few, but
okay.
Next.
Okay.
Next up, going from drag drag queens to, for me, a pearl of Rotterdam. I think we should show her to the rest of Europe. She is, she
An
became a friend.
amazing friend. She's an amazing vocalist.
I was talking to her on a party once, and I said to her, "You look like, a famous singer here in the Netherlands, Dennis Grace." She's more nice. And she has an amazing voice.
Yes.
So I will go and see if she's ready.
To perform.
I will come back. We will do like a roundup because we're gonna celebrate our first episode. Please let me know what you find of it. But Nathalie Saabeel, remember that name?
I'm ready.
You're
for
gonna
it.
introduce her, right?
Nathalie Saabeel. I'm
No,
going
you're-
up to her.
yes.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Oh, shorts. Bye-bye.
Anything falling out? His shorts are going up awfully high.
Nathalie, welcome to the show, and amazing that you're here. We met on a party a little while ago, and I was amazed with your voice that I've never heard of you. People will experience this quite soon. You're gonna do a song written by yourself and
with my friend Robin.
with a
Yes.
friend Robin. It's called Independence Day. And nothing to do with Will Smith, right? You're not gonna hit me. No. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna hit you.
But sweetie, listen. For me, you are the discovery singing in this city. Listen to me. If people are watching Cornell Maas, this is the next Eurovision Song Contest as far as I go. Thank you that you're here. Thank you for being here. And enjoy and show the world what you've got. Well, at least 12 European countries.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Nathalie Saabeel.
Yes.
I made peace with your selfishness so long ago. Now you hit so low and made an end to our show. You said I'm a liar and called me nasty, while you were the one who was backstabbing me. Yeah, they love my grin. Wherever you've been laying, you can stay. 'Cause I don't need this quiet, 'cause I'm celebrating my Independence Day. Sun rays appear while you're slowly disappear. Better off alone than stuck up with your black self. You said I'm a liar and called me nasty, while you were the one who was backstabbing me. Yeah, they love my grin. Wherever you've been laying, you can stay. 'Cause I don't need this quiet, 'cause I'm celebrating my Independence Day. Are you really too blind to see that power doesn't make you strong? No more pretending, no make believe, it's all gone. So long. Get there, love my grit. Wherever you've been laying, you can stay. 'Cause I don't need this shit quiet, 'cause I'm celebrating my. Get there, love my grit.
Nathalie, Saabeel people. Well, if you
Thank
haven't
you.
found this girl yet, Europe, get your chance and roll her in. Isn't she amazing?
Yes, she is, and,
Oh my
and
God.
maybe she should join us.
Wow.
Why don't Nathalie? Can you please
Nathalie,
join us?
do
Please.
you want to
please.
join us anytime? Come here.
Come on, scoot over.
So,
Come in. Yes.
Yeah, that's really, that's
Anyways.
thank you for being on the show.
Yes.
Actually, you were the first musical guest on Pride Summerweek, the 010 edition. So, coming every episode, we will have a singer.
A musical guest?
yeah?
Yes, for sure, for sure.
But you topped it off, and you laid the bar very high.
Yeah. So listen,
Yeah.
people in Europe, this is Rotterdam Entertainment. What you see right
Yeah.
now, it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Quality drags, quality singers.
Exactly.
And Marco.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And stupid talk.
With no talent whatsoever.
No time in between. So let's pop up. Yeah.
Yeah, I will start this.
Yeah.
So, to round it up, the Rotterdam Dragshow, the original, will go to Amsterdam, which is still the Rotterdam Dragshow, starting from June 30th
Yes.
in the Harbour Club.
Yes.
We will give you the information where you can buy the tickets. Then, in October 21st,
Yes.
we will start a brand new Rotterdam Dragshow. And the premiere
With
is...
my little twin.
Yes. Oh yeah, Skyla Versai.
And me,
Of course.
manning the hell.
And I think we just gave you an amazing opening act.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Let's
thank
see
you. You're amazing
what
shareholder. We're selling you, baby. We're selling you. And the premiere is October 21st.
Yes.
Can you write it in the agenda?
Yeah, well, definitely, because
You'll be
we're
there.
fully gonna see that.
And I say
Absolutely.
that
For
we
sure.
had a really, well, I had a really, I can't talk for you. We had a really nice opening
Episodes.
of the
Thank
season.
you.
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Yes, before we go, I really, because we want to ask our guests this every single time, if you can please quickly tell us, and you're not fully mic'd, so maybe you're
Just
in here,
not.
but quickly gonna tell us what pride means to you.
Oh yeah.
So Skyla, what does pride mean to you?
Being able to walk down the street and be who I want to be, and that's it, and being unapologetic about it.
With or without duct tape?
With or without, doesn't matter. I can do it with duct tape, without duct tape. I can do a windmill while I'm doing it. Unapologetically me, that's it.
Yes.
One little commercial for ourselves. If you want this woman on a really nice personal event, comedy train people.
We can hook you up. A Puny.
I think I cannot top that. I mean, I can top
Oh,
it.
you
but-
could.
No, but I think I completely agree with Skyla. I mean, that's the whole that's pride for me. I mean, being able to be whoever I want to be in this form or in my boy form. I'm just very happy that we can show ourselves
Definitely.
and celebrate that. Yeah.
And Marco, to you?
For me, pride is always the realization that we're standing on the shoulders of people who had it a lot tougher than we have it right now. And the only reason we can do the Rotterdam Dragshow now is because they trailblazed for us.
Exactly.
So we should never
Exactly.
forget, when we celebrate Pride, we also should remember the people that fought for us being able to celebrate
Yes.
Pride.
Remember the people that gave us our rights,
Absolutely.
and cherish our rights and expand them.
I think
And,
that's
that's
a
being who we wanna be.
perfect way to pop open those bubbles.
And Nathalie
yes.
just said she agrees on everything.
Yes.
True. Thank you for the first episode.
And here
And
we
let's
go.
do 5 more.
Yes.
Yay!
Well done, guys.
Yes.
Well done.
We're
Well
gonna
done.
see you tomorrow for a new episode.
Definitely.
Probably with Skyla. She's gonna stay here probably.
Hold on.
I'm moving in.
Here.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
It's been upside down, it's been crazy.